Hello, guys. Good morning. How are you doing? What's new? We're gonna continue with our English class. In this lesson, we're going to learn some vocabularies focused on verbs followed by prepositions. This is our theme for this class, and I am really excited to know about you again. And we are going to continue with our English activities. So the objective for this class is to learn vocabulary focus on verbs followed by prepositions. Okay, so please pay attention because um, because this is not a grammatical structure. We don't have rules how to make this kind of structures, right? Just you have to infer or how to create those phrases, verbs followed by prepositions. Okay, so then let's start. Let's start, class. Let's learn vocabulary focus on verbs followed by prepositions. This is our theme for this lesson. When a verb is part of a longer sentence, it is often followed by a specific preposition. For example, my best friend told me, don't worry about that situation. I will help you. Worry, the verb, about the preposition. Worry about, okay, that situation. I will help you. My brother thanks the verb for his new job in the company. Thanks for another day. We're alive. Thanks for the support of my parents. Thanks for. Okay, you're gonna use this phrase, this structure in as a specific context. Okay, so then I wrote an important thing that you have to know. There are no grammatical rules to help you now which preposition is used with which verb. You can find grammatical rules to know about how to use them. Okay, so be careful with that. We only have to practice, and use them as much as we can, and we can memorize or we can infer the uses of each preposition, each verb followed by preposition. Okay, let's see some examples. Worry about. Okay, I showed you before an example with worry about, but here I have another one. If I were responsible of that problem, I would be worried about it. Worry about something. In this case, the problem. I would be worried about it, about the problem. Okay. Next, um, the other verb followed by preposition is talk about something, talk about my difficult situation, my difficult situation at home, in my house, for example. I would talk to my mother about my final score. I would talk to my mother about my final score. Could be a good score or bad score, but I need to talk about it. I need to talk about the score with my mother. I need to talk about it. Okay? Talk about. The other one, think, think about. When you are when you are doing something wrong, you have to think about it because you will have uh, problems, troubles in the future. You have to think about it. Difficult situations in the future. Okay, I recommend you to think about the opportunity. Opportunity, for example, to get a job or getting a job in another company, right? I recommend you to think about it or think about the opportunity to increase, okay, increase your incomes. incomes, well paid. Okay, now next, remind about, remind. Ooh, remind about. My teacher didn't remind us about the platform activity. Oh, Jesus Christ. My teacher didn't remind us about the platform activity. Remind about something. In this case, the activity in the platform. Remind about. Okay, about something. Forget, forget about. I know, I know that was terrible. I know that was terrible, but you have to forget about it. You have to forget about it and continue, forget about something. It could be a bad situation, a difficult situation in the past. So you had uh, a bad time. So then you have to forget about it. You have to forget about that bad situation. Okay. Next, pay for. Okay, I would pay for some snacks if I had money. I would pay for could be products. I would pay for um, my my snacks. I would pay for some fruits. I would pay uh, for any food, any kind of food. Pay for, pay. You need money. Pay for something. Okay. Apologize. The other one is apologize for. To say sorry to someone. Okay, apologize for. She would apologize for breaking the cell phone. Breaking the cell phone. Okay, apologize for doing something. She would apologize for breaking the cell phone. Apologize. Apologize is the verb, and for is the preposition. Okay. Um, Next, ask for. David would ask for the homework if he were responsible. Ask for something. Ask for homework. Ask for help. Ask for certain information. Ask for something. Next, borrow from. Borrow from. Javier borrowed a notebook from his best friend. Probably the last class, Javier didn't take notes. And Javier, sorry, Javier borrowed a notebook from his best friend. Okay, so he needed and he borrowed a notebook. Okay, next, say to. My sister will say to my mother about her feelings. Say to someone about something. Say my sisters would say to my mother about her feelings. Probably she has some problems with her boyfriend, right? Could be, and my sister will say to my mother about her feelings. Okay, and the last one is lend to. If I won the lottery, I will lend some money to him. For my friend, for example, he has a lot of doubts. So then I will lend some money to him. Lend to, lend to something to someone, right? This is the meaning of this preposition, this verb followed by preposition. Okay, as you can see, you just have to infer. You just have to infer the uses of each verb followed by preposition. You are going to determine it because the context. You are going to imply the uses of each one, but you are going to do that according to the context. So then this is going to be your activity. You are going to solve some exercises focused on matching different situations, and you are going to identify what is the most appropriate verb followed by preposition that best completes a sentence. Okay, so this is going to be your activity, your only activity in the platform. Okay, if you have doubts, about this theme, you can send me a message in the platform or on my email account. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you next time.